To come live here. I've started the live. It takes a little while, just 30 seconds or so, I think, to start. So waiting. Uh, couldn't come last night. I was very not well, very shocked or something at lady coming here. Didn't ask her age, and she's being something's bad. Something bad has been happening to her by Maulana. I don't know how far I can, but I hope she's not in trouble or anything. Like my thoughts went wild. Maybe she could be in danger, a lot of danger. Don't know how to say this. So I think if there's some humanitarian help out there, immediate one, which can reach her, I would be much grateful, appreciated to help another. Immediate help for this lady who came here yesterday told me about her life tragedy, human rights violation against her. I don't know why she can't. She said she can't leave. Sounded like something that's happened a long time ago to someone. She was going to school, and I don't know how she was threatened. But whatever's coming to me telepathically about her, I mean, not about her, and against the person got shot. He was assassinated. So I don't know what kind of situation this lady's in right now. I just hope her life is not in danger. And last night I wanted to come for this, and I cannot talk fast or anything. I have a headache right now. So, but came to apologize also. I couldn't come last night. I wonder if she's here. So please help out. She was saying that ये सब दिखावा है इंडिया में कोई help करने वाला नहीं है. There's no one to help her. She has asked a Hindu person, sir, she said, calls him. Oh my God. And about my case too, like, I don't know, my mind goes wild. So need to reach out immediately. Human rights organizations, individuals, if you can find her and help out, please do that as soon as possible. As soon as possible. No one should be going through this kind of a thing. Oh God. So I don't see her here. So what I'll do is, oh God, not again. Going to my notes. Please, I'm not prepared for this. Someone help. I've got a headache. Oh, last night, so I made all these pages and groups. Global crime prevention. I'm really saddened to see on Facebook, really saddened to see that people are not helping out. I mean, this is either it for your own self-defense, kill the person, shoot him. You know, I would say kill him. I wouldn't take any kind of arm like this. So does with international law, if the law fails to help this person, this is a great person who's not killing her, what do you call that, culprit who's doing this to her, her tormentor or, the oppressor. If the law fails, then I'm sorry. I mean, even the Western people, if they don't agree to this, killing the person. So tormented. What is happening? I don't know what kind of abuse is going on. If it's sexual abuse and physical, just kill the person, right? The law, she's asked someone and it's not helping. So in my case, God, hey, I don't know. They're very clever people. Oh my God, I hope she's. Well, he could have threatened to kill her if she complained or something. So I'm kind of weary. I don't know what to say and shocked at this. I hope by doing this, she came here this Wednesday. I hope she doesn't get into trouble, but with this Molana, how can how can it be that she can't leave? Is it a similar telepathically after 30 years or so? It's coming to me that some Hakim Said, 2 years, did something to my principal bad, was doing. Oh, so that's a bit hard. I mean, I can't talk about it, I think, properly. And I don't know, like she couldn't, they told me it's telepathically coming that she couldn't report this to the police against him. Did he threaten to kill her family or what? Um, my mind, I can't think, I don't know what, or I think wildly like this, that, but I really can't think what happened that she couldn't stop Hakim Sayed from violating her. Can you imagine? Like, you can't eat. How could she eat and all this? He was violating her. Hmm? And but how she, like, I'm just told that the way she was threatened, she couldn't do anything, and she was the headmistress of that terrible. And he was using her badly, like raping her. Oh God, I cannot believe this. And another thing is, so immediately, please, my mind is not working. Please help me also. Help this girl, this young lady, or how old she is, I don't know. We cannot afford to have these kind of things. And my case is that since Yusuf said he went to London, there was from Holborn College my principal who was in touch with me. He was like a really decent gentleman. Then I don't know what happened. Like no one can come to like my was who is behind Yusuf Zaidi. That when he went to London, he asked me for numbers. Someone could help him there. So I gave him Mr. Gupta's number. Then afterwards, when I called him, he said call him and everything. He started to act rude with me. Although he told me I'm free for you, you can call me. I didn't realize that he would. They wanted to isolate me. Another thing is I started to suspect my father in this when uh, a parlor lady, Christian parlor lady, she came with a group of people for me to pray on me. My mother went wild on her. My mother has never been like this with Christians or anyone. And I was like, it was like a drama. Something happened to my mother. They changed my mother's behavior. My father was there. So later on, like they came to exercise me, pray on me. The Christian, they said you don't have to become a Christian. She brought her husband came with a group of Christians to pray on me to my place, right? Later on, what happens is my father has told me that there are ads on TV and someone can help you. Now he realized somehow that we should get some spiritual help. So he was like, no, they're Shias. It's not the Ali coming on. They are whatever they are, and there were certain men. Uh, all of a sudden popping up on TV, right? Giving their ads. Okay, so three, four people I spoke to on the phone. They couldn't help anyways. One was asking like, "What have you done some sin?" And I will do some uh, special prayers for you. So you have to tell me, otherwise it will get in between Oh my God! And I was, what kind of what kind of people are these really? Then one told me like this. Sorry, I have to speak in Urdu. I apologize. So one told me that छोटे कद वाली है. I heard छोटे घर वाली, Habiba, the other late wife of my father, और उसके husband के मुंह पे फेस पे एक scar है. So I thought it was my father, right? I wasn't thinking that it's that poor Nasreen, the parlor lady in Karachi. Oh my God. Then he said, no, no, she's short, chote kadwali. Sounded like chote garwali. Like, the other, but the other wife, the second wife, third wife, fourth wife, fifth wife, we call them, like we call our house the big house because my mother was the first wife, and a second wife or third wife, or I don't know which wife of my father, which the wife he married. Uh, so and which number on what number? But anyways, the other house, he had a house for her and children with her. So they put it on that poor parlor lady, Christian lady, and that's when I suspected my father to be in this. And and he's upstairs, like in my brother's room, my father. So then I have to talk to this man and then go to him and say, oh yeah, he said that chote kadwali is short. And even like my father has a scar, a nick of time. My friends have left me at the nick. Okay, yeah, nick. He's got a scar on his forehead. Yeah. So we would never. I don't know how to catch him, right? So there's another time. Jude told me, my Christian friend brother married. He sent a text message to me. Tell your father that he's got such a beautiful, like a very good daughter. Oh, the moment I told my father there's something, my father got some person. coming from Shah Nishta Park, a disciple. They put it on Jude, that poor guy. So I know there are many people out there to exploit when your own father they realize, but don't worry, UAE. It's not that I don't have a father, you know. So I have a backing of my country, right? Hopefully, it's not that I'm fatherless, because I'm from United Arab Emirates or something. Yeah. So and they've allowed me to do this because I'm not feeling well. And they must know what is like if my principle has been violated, and I can't see, I can't talk. I please help immediately. तो ये दिखावा विखावा छोड़ दे अभी इंडिया दिखावा छोड़ दे हेल्प करे बेचारा एक बहुत हिंदू प्रिंसिपल बहुत शरीफ इंसान लंदन में उनको भी दूर कर दिया he kept in touch with me he told me I'll pay for your my father was having financial problems he said you come here back I will pay for your tuition fees and everything come do LLM right masters and oh god and then you can he told me you can pay me back later on things like that but it was too late by then so they're taking isolating me I don't know how they do it anyone who tries to help me finally they are removed from my life very clever way so you know what I'm doing now trying to avoid that story because I feel so helpless and hopeless the story of that lady she may be very young I don't know how old she is so don't you think we should don't you think this person should be shot the Maulana Sahib the law cannot international law if the law doesn't protect her fails to protect her then I'm afraid that he needs to be killed I cannot take it imagine if someone comes here starts molesting me and I'll just call the police but what if I can't call the police right I'll just take a knife and I'll kill him what if I can't reach my phone and what if I can reach a knife would you say that it's my fault I didn't try my best I mean it is really something for this lady she's this young lady she's patiently enduring no no it's not right what if out of defense some people can't take touching and all this rape I wonder why my principal didn't kill Hakim Said he had guards and all this she could have once 2 years how can he be like what's coming here to me telepathically for 2 years how can he be violating her it must be so all these strange things are coming to me I don't know and then in Karachi it was like she's being raped oh, you know, I could hear her voice and all that from a distance I had breakdowns. So on top these voices, distance mind control. So, you know, life, no one should go through. Now someone has come here, I feel that I cannot let go of this until she gets help. It's terrible, depressing also, and I didn't want to get up yesterday, although I was like I should go. I said I'll be online in the night time later on, but I couldn't come. I apologize greatly. My thing just went condition deteriorated. I couldn't even get up to eat. Maybe that's why I have a headache because of the empty stomach and all that. Right now, getting up to a headache. So I feel terrible right now. Uh, so for the Sunni Shia conflict also, please see who the culprit is here, right? I think I'm sure I worked it out. I don't think. Now, what is a contradiction? And in this, we don't use our opinion. It's like maths. You don't use your opinion, right? But you work it out. It's a contradiction. And so last time also I came on this, and the lady came. She needs help. First and foremost, where are the gods? Hanumanji I was calling out to. So life is like this. Sometimes it feels there's no God. I mean, in India, godless, so many gods, so many gurus, art of living, very decent guru. गुरु जी हम नहीं सुन सकते, लेकिन सुनना पड़ता है कि औरत एक लड़की ये नहीं होना चाहिए. Please help Guruji. I was so low I couldn't, like I felt helpless. But here, this is not showing off. I do my case. I think that we should global family come together and immediately help the people. तो यहाँ तो उनको मार डाले. हिंदू सर जिसको इन्होंने बताया है उनको वो भी हेल्प नहीं कर सक रहा है, टाइम ले रहा है. क्यों? Why is he taking time? मार डालना चाहिए इस मौलाना साहब को. Please, I can't. So please understand. और ये हमेशा के लिए सुन्नी शिया कॉन्फ्लिक्ट ख़त्म हो जाए. कल्प्रिट ये है प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद. प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद ने ही शिया लोगों को दिया है. जैसे सुन्नी को हदीसें आई हैं, तो वैसे ही शियाओं को हदीसें आई हैं. वो भी सच्चे मुसलमान हैं, अपने आप को मुसलमान समझते हैं, और कुछ उन्होंने अपनी तरफ से नहीं बनाया है. ये देखिए ऐसे ऐसे इंटरप्रिटेशंस हैं. दो सुन्नी भी क्लेम करते हैं, एक्सेप्ट करते हैं अपने कभी. आयत में मैं देखती हूँ फुटनोट पे में Quran.com है, on Quran.com. So they say that there are two interpretations, two meanings of this ayat. You can't blame the Shias, you can't blame the Sunnis, but what we can do is see, right? So the Shias can't blame the Sunnis can't blame the Shias on this, on understanding the Quran, कि ये सुन्नी नहीं समझ सके हैं प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद को सही तरह बिकॉज गैरों से लिया है अबाउट प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद जो इनके दुश्मन थे हिपोक्रेट्स थे और ये ना ऐसे can't talk in English now headache so continuing again on Surah 43 ayat 86 ये आप देखें कल्प्रिट कौन है लेकिन मारने के लिए हाँ नहीं नहीं हाँ लेकिन कोई रिलीजन अगर आपको कहे कि इन्होंने मुझे रिस्पेक्ट नहीं दी है इसको मार डालो वो कोई रिलीजन वो सच्चा रिलीजन है आप सोचिए राइट वो तो एक ईगो रिलीजन है शैतानी रिस्पेक्ट हाँ मे बी यू थिंक दैट योर प्रॉफिट हैज अर्न रिस्पेक्ट बिकॉज अल्लाह ने उनको प्रॉफिट बनाए आई थिंक दैट ये होना नहीं चाहिए द वे यू थिंक ही इज अ पब्लिक फिगर राइट he should be subject to scrutiny and all this. So, uh, like this, when I do, why do you deny yourself? I mean, Shias. So denying is something that without prohibiting yourself. You see, on Surah Tahrim, when तो ये शिया भी गलत है मैं जानती हूँ I know I've seen it you see deny meaning so here we have a meaning state that one refuses to admit the truth or existence, not the truth, just refusing oneself something requested or desired to someone. You're just denying yourself. This the second thing. Second definition of denying. Google search. Thank you so much. Right. And you know what is prohibition? Prohibiting yourself. So I thought this prophet was denying. Please see this. Formally forbid. Formally forbid yourself. Shias, O level, really, if I had examined this verse and seen, if I'd, during my Western education, European education, I would have been killed in Pakistan. Or maybe the thing is that I never used to speak about these things to anyone, keep it personally inside. We were told our religion is personal, right? Look at this. Or look at the Shia side. Multilingual Quran on Surah Tahrim. It's okay, he was, please, आपको हमें इतना ब्रेन वॉश किया है. This is a crime against humanity. Great crime. Lots of things. Women's rights, this, that, but now on this. I'm showing you he is the culprit, Prophet Muhammad. 66. Oh, God. Look, oh Prophet, why do you forbid? Ari, excuse me, Ari. That's my, who's God into me? So, behavior, the wives, the dear sign, wives were expected. Present. Now I can't find it here, song. to make a vow to do a thing permissible. What? Husband can accommodate. ये accommodate puya. ये देखिए ये क्या है? A husband can accommodate his wife's legitimate desires to a reasonable extent. Yes. No, there's some. I try my best to make the members of my family follow the commands of Allah. You try your best. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. And you went against the command of Allah here to please your wives. Please आप देखें किधर मैंने read किया था? The most righteous among the believers is Imam Ali. This means Imam Ali is higher than the Holy Prophet. The Holy Prophet, can you imagine, cannot help himself against two disbelieving wives. Huh? Disbelievers. Oh my God, this. What kind of a thing is this? And in order to please, oh, there's somewhere here, like in order to please his wife, the bees had, okay, stating the two women are Aisha and Hafsa. This is in the Sunni Hadith. If any vow prevents most. So this is to please, if it's okay to please your wife, existing wives, where is it? Now I've lost it. You see, Shaitan did this to me. Now, it's okay for the Prophet, the wives of the Prophet expected to show a higher standard. So was he. So going to please your wife. I think I have a headache and I'm not able to concentrate properly. Yes. So my performance is terrible. But here somewhere I read that he could, in order to please them, can't find it. Okay, can't find it, sorry. So fourth ayat. Maybe, no. Yes. If you both turn to Allah, then indeed your hearts are already inclined to this. And if you, okay, no, I'm not here actually. I keep forgetting. So you look, deny and prohibit are two different things. He has lost the status of a prophet, right? My goodness. On oath, prohibiting. So, so that's going back to my notes. I used to think about Surah Tahrim Ayat 1, that the Prophet is only denying himself what Allah has allowed him. But then as an ex-Muslim, I came to the side to examine it, and it came to me as a shock that the Prophet has prohibited himself on oath, seeing the second ayat, and prohibition also seeing that. Shocked at the defense given by the Shia Quran experts. It's just not done. I mean, this is not reasonable. Your whole arguments in defense for Prophet Muhammad have failed. Why can't the Shia see this? Allah relies on others to help believers, and Allah and Prophet Muhammad relies not only on Allah, but Gabriel, the righteous among the believers, and angels among them. What is this? And Allah's deception calling on only Allah, Quran ayats. So I hope the Muslim world will allow us. Otherwise, our children, you don't want to subject your children to this kind, excuse me, to this kind of a thing. It's puncturing. It doesn't open your minds. It's closing your mind. You're following a false prophet and giving defenses like this. Look at it. Surah 43 ayat 86 says, and those they invoke besides him do not possess power of intercession, but only those who testify to the truth. And they know. So they possess the power of intercession by Allah's permission. But Allah, like, it's implied. And you're not going to, some Sunnis are not going to look at the implied thing. No, no, no. I don't want my principal to remain in this. She's 91 years old now. What kind of a thing is this? Key ayat on intercession reveals what? Let's see. Shouldn't you call on ones whom Allah has given the power to intercede? Now, because it starts with, so why don't you use your mind? Reason. Very good. In the initial stages. And those they invoke. Common sense. All that. Do not possess the power of intercession. But if they possess the power of intercession, then they could call on them, right? Okay. Now I know how the Sunnis are being, your minds have been punctured. You can't think. You're not allowed to think much when it comes to this. Although the ayats say think, you don't want to think. Too scared to think. Brainwashed. See how he's brainwashed you people. This makes me so sick. Footnote 2. The intercession is granted exclusively. See now, if you, by the permission of Allah to those, so it's implied, right? It's implied. आप जानें कि कैसे आयतें पढ़ते हैं, कैसे जानते हैं. इसका मतलब ये है कि वसीला intercession शफा allowed है. अल्लाह ने भी नहीं कहा है अपने आयत में कि by the permission of Allah. बस ऐसा कहा है कि implied है. But only those who testify to the truth. अब हर चीज़ आपको स्पून फीडिंग तो नहीं मिलेगी ना. इधर इस कुरान में हालांकि लिखा है कि डिटेल में हमने सब चीज़ क्लियरिफाई किया है, क्लियरली आपको बताया है, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं है. मेरी उर्दू भी बहुत अच्छी है. ओह गॉड, गॉड हेल्प. उर्दू की टांग तोड़ दी है मैंने. And those who testify know the truth possess power of intercession, right? And thus they can be called upon. Maybe not, you say. ठीक है, देखें आपके ब्रेन माइंड में कितने ताले पड़े हैं. लॉक्ड माइंड, you can't see. But this ayat says otherwise than what is implied. Then what is implied in Surah 43 ayat 86? This ayat, Surah Jinn ayat 20 says, say, O Muhammad, I only invoke my Lord and do not associate with him anyone. I only call upon my Lord, yani calling. का ये first part. Okay, so if you, and do not associate anyone with him, और association तो हो गया है. सूर्य तकवीर की आयत डायरेक्ट है. इतनी डायरेक्ट है, उस पे भी ये बेचारे मुसलमान तो उस पे भी वो हुआ था कि how is it with Ainda is with the possessor of power, one who possesses power, with the owner of the throne secure है. So वो मैंने कर लिया, secure का भी किया. No polity is idle. Gods are going to go and fight with this if they're with the Lord of the throne, secure, like one is in Surah Takwir ayat 20, right? So that ayat against them, the polytheist, is wrong, contradiction. अब देखिए रसूलुल्लाह कह रहा है नहीं, अल्लाह कह रहा है रसूलुल्लाह को कि कहो ओ मोहम्मद कि मैं सिर्फ अल्लाह को अपने रब को पुकारता हूँ, बुलाता हूँ और मैं कोई शरीक अल्लाह नहीं कर रहा हूँ। किसी को भी अल्लाह के साथ शरीक नहीं कर रहा हूँ। I'm not associating with him, anyone. तो ये इब्राहिम का छोड़ दें, सूरह मरियम आयत 48। अब इधर आए, ये क्या है? सूरह आराफ की वर्स 197, and those you call upon besides him are unable to help you. Oh, nor can they help themselves. How could God write something like this when in Surah Tahrim we are told believers can help this prophet? Right? We can see this in the case of Prophet Muhammad against his wives. Where's my, sorry, I just have to drink my aspirin. Ugh, what did I take? If I exert myself, can't see properly. Oh, हाँ, ये headache की वजह से how absent-minded. So now you see, those you call upon besides him. Now does it say, okay, besides him, we call a doctor, right? Isn't that, think about it, Muslims. He's a foreign doctor. Have you ever been to London, God forbid, and gotten sick or something? You call on the doctor. He's not a Muslim doctor. Of course, he's going to help you, right? And you have to call upon the doctor. So, besides him, of course, they're not Muslims. They're not believers, right? And whether alive or dead, please, right now, it's not about someone being alive or dead. It's just generally those they call upon besides him are unable to help you. Oh, nor can they. इतना आपको बेवकूफ़ बनाया है हम लोगों को. I could see. The other thing is कि चले बेवकूफ़ बनाया, जो बेवकूफ़ बनाते हैं झूठे मक्कार लोग होते हैं, राइट, बिट्रेयर्स. ये बात नहीं है कि सिर्फ हमारा इंटेलिजेंट, अरे हमें स्टूपिड कर दिया है, बेवकूफ़ बनाया है. और बेवकूफ़ कौन बनाता है? वो जो झूठे मक्कार लोग होते हैं, अपने फ़ायदे के लिए आपको नुकसान दे रहे हैं, आपको नुकसान दे रहे हैं अपने फ़ायदे के लिए. ये भी बात है ना. दिस इज़ द थिंग. Don't go into assumptions right now that you can't call the dead. Of course, you can call the dead. Believers are not those who die in the way of Allah. They're not dead, they're alive. So in your case, they're not dead. They're getting risk from their Lord. Also that. So not only Hori's 72 or whatever is in the Hadith, Sunni Hadith. Okay? Do you see this? Please take it. Those you call upon, God is telling the polytheists, besides Him, are unable to help you. That's not your religion is gone. This is a false religion. So how come you will say here, the Shia especially might catch me saying it? No, no. Okay, if they catch me like this, well, how come? Because this is with Allah the protectors. In Surah Tahrim Ayat 4. You go back up here. Say, O Muhammad. Can we go back up here, 72, Surah 72, Ayat 20? Say, O Muhammad, I only invoke my Lord and do not associate. I only invoke my Lord. Why did Prophet Muhammad call Ali Khaybar? Ali ko bulao to Allah aa jata hai. Allah ko bulao to Ali aa jata hai. They say, huh? Why do the Shia say that? You see, this is Shias, it's against Surah Jinn ayat 20. With, but then Surah Maida says you can have walis, believers, and believers are guardians one of another. Okay, I'll try to work that out more. More I will give you, and on your questions like these, we can see this in the case of Prophet Muhammad against his wives. He called. No, he didn't call, but it says that indeed Allah is his protector. You see, he can't help himself against disbelievers. Look at this point. Disbelieving wives, annoying wives. So how can he be made? You know what I mean? Complete my sentence. How can he be made the prophet? Here we're told he can't help himself. Allah is his protector. Gabriel and the righteous of the believers. And the angels, moreover, are his assistants. Ah, I cannot, there's such a deep diabolical fraud, betrayal in this that I'm showing you. Sometimes I don't have words against this Prophet Muhammad. Nor could the Prophet help himself against. So let's come to this other point. Could the Prophet help himself against his two wives? No. And he needed not only the help of Allah, but angels and believers, like Archangel Gabriel. Believers, what does this tell you? It tells you that Prophet Muhammad could not help himself against his two disbelieving, annoying wives. There's another ayat, if you annoy the Prophet, where will you go? Surah Azab mein hai ya kahan hai? Where is it? Where, in Surah Azab? So, what does this tell you? Many things, right? That he can't be a wali. In Surah Maida at 55, it is stated, before the believer, he's the wali after Allah. How can he be a wali after Allah when this has happened here and he can't help himself against the two wives who have definitely become disbelievers? See this when the moment they start to annoy him, because even wives cannot do this, the prophets, they become disbelievers. they go into the category of disbelievers. So now why did I put Surah 8 at 10? Allah meant this as glad tidings and that your hearts may be set at rest, for every help comes from Allah alone. Okay, so you would say that with Allah, the messenger, but the messenger cannot help you because he couldn't help himself. So how has Allah put him in Surah Maida at 55 as a wali? You know what that means? Only Allah, His messenger. I should have brought Surah Maida too, and the believers. So isn't here, when you look at Surah Tahrim ayat 4, so continuing from my previous live stream, right? Isn't the believer here who will be helping Prophet Muhammad higher than Prophet Muhammad here? In helping him against the disbelieving, annoying wives. Oh God, just work it out, please. Please tell me. 1400 years have gone by. So if with Allah help with Allah, call on with Allah for the Shias, right? How come here then in Surah Tahrim ayat 4, it makes the believer above Prophet Muhammad, who will help him against his disbelieving wives after Allah and Gabriel. And then, so it doesn't, and then in Surah Maida, your only wali is, you know what a wali is? The one who manages, like take the Shia side, right? So I just don't have proper words right now, communication skills and all. This is what I lack. And taking breaks because I have this headache and so I have to, please. You see, इतना आपको बेवकूफ़ बनाया है, इतना बेवकूफ़. Maths, logic, सोचें सोचें, बैठ के सोचें, मिल के सोचें, शिया, आलिम, if this is going to Shia alims, सोचें, right? So giving you time. You see, because it's such a lot. ये क्या है? आप प्लीज देखें आपको कितना बेवकूफ़ बनाया है. Makes me so. हाँ, सोचें. Just searching. Let me show you. So the Shia say, even taking the Sunni one here, your helper, as a friend, your wali. It's not, it's stuck. It says, oh, okay. This is stuck, I'll use. Surah Maida. Shias, you have also been so fooled. Look, Prophet Muhammad could not help himself against his wives. Allah, Allah, Allah. Anyways, the first stage he has failed in Surah Tahrim ayat 1 to be a true prophet. But I stretched it to burn all the bridges with you. What if the Imam comes and tries to, look, you're ally. You're only, innama, right? What is that? Innama. Oh, my super booster is not on. So maybe the sound is not that high, but it's good. Okay, your ally is none but Allah, and therefore, no, and His Messenger. Oh, and the Sunnis also, please, I mean it with respect, but you might get angry at me and want to kill me, but one time, देखें, आप लोग ऐसे बेवकूफ़ बनाए गए हैं कि मैं बोल नहीं सकती हूँ। हाँ, आप फिर जब देखेंगे ना, तब आपको पता चलेगा। याद रखेंगे। मुझे याद नहीं रखना, but your children will be thanking you if you leave this religion. ये बेवकूफ़ बनाने की बात है। It is, you have been deceived thoroughly. You see, innama means only. Innama. Waliyakum is Allah. Wa rasuluhu, and those wa alladhina amanu alladhina. Right. हम मजलिस नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं. Allama Rashid Turabi, Allama Aqil Turabi. Look at this. You see this? Now, on only this one, a Turkish person came. Oh God, and sorry, I had done notes and everything. And I mean, you people don't understand the simple fact. सूर्य निसा की आयत है. हदीस आपको नहीं समझ में आती. अल्लाह की हदीस क्या होती है? Saying, huh? Please don't do this to yourselves. How can the messenger be your wali before this believer who has helped him, who could help him? Allah said is his protector against his wives, right? I don't understand how you people have been holding on to this religion and killing people and punishing them for disrespecting a prophet who's false. It's very, very obvious, and Professor David Wood was right. You see, when our trust is betrayed, we can't trust people. I understand at what a high stage he has lied to you. The Prophet has lied to you, using Allah. And then you know what happens, Surah Baqarah 204 and 205. He goes killing Nasl. So, please tell me, how could you? This doesn't go with the reasoning. When you compare it with Surah Tahrim Ayat 4, that the believer will help him, of course, along with Allah and Gabriel. Baba, how can the messenger be your wali before this believer? And this such a simple in Surah Tahrim. All he had to do was say, Aisha, the honey doesn't smell bad. Right? Aisha, honey doesn't smell bad. And I know you're annoying me when he said, well, Allah told me, tells another wife, one of his wives, Allah told me, look, why doesn't Allah tell him here that Allah is lying? And of course you find out, I mean, it's a, एक इंसान, oh, one reasonable man, you don't have to average intelligence. Like I have average intelligence, right? I'm an average intelligent person, not high intelligence. Just using average intelligence. Anita doesn't smell bad. And I know you've been annoying me. I know you are a hypocrite. Oh, so Allah gives respite. Then क्या क्या आप लोग बोलेंगे फिर देखें फिर you leave it and then okay, so he didn't have to tell his wives on the face that I know you are a hypocrite. Okay, he's being very polite. He's the hypocrite, right? No, before a thing comes like this, a stage comes, he's being very polite, but what does he do? He's shy to tell you people to leave. And he uses Allah. And now he's using Allah, Gabriel. Please, this kind of politeness we don't need. Right? कि फिर आता है ऐसा bamboo, like warning. और फिर क्या warning आ रही है against the wives? There will be there will be what? Oh, you who believe, turn to Allah, a sincere turning. Maybe your Lord will remove from you your evil and cause you to enter gardens beneath which rivers flow. Huh? Acha. And, O you who disbelieve, do not urge excuses today. You shall be rewarded only according to what you did. This is a thing to his wives, disbelieving wives. O you who believe, save yourselves and your families from a fire. Sixth ayat of Surah. You see? He's being polite. Our Prophet is very good mannered and all this. Because you see, I feel I have to act funny. So I asked a long time ago, Imam Hussein, when he was giving his all, could have saved Yazid, not killing. Didn't have to take Ali Asghar like that to the battlefield for water. He could have gone himself and said, I need water for my child. I mean, however, he could have saved Yazid and the army from not killing a child. You don't take your child to a battlefield. They thought he was bringing the Quran. Oh, so that's right. Nip it in the bud. Doesn't have to go that far. So you see, with the wives also here, he could have stopped this annoyance. But like a reasonable man. Huh? I've done this like a reasonable man. Said that Aisha, honey doesn't smell bad. And he knew. He's telling Imam Ali, I know everything, the background as a Shia. They're going to hell. All this. Terrible, terrible wives. Right? So this, is it enough? Please contemplate. It's not right. How do you not see it? Common sense. So here, so the point now is I went away from the point. Here the point is that the believer is above him, Prophet Muhammad, who Allah says righteous of the believers here in Surah 34, will protect him from his wives. This is just too exaggerated. Too much. So if you say with Allah, no, this means that the believer is above him, right? You get it now? Hope it sinks into you and you said the brainwashing little by little can help you come out of this brainwashing. So give it time. I'll also contemplate. And I've made humanitarian help groups, peace, mission, global crime prevention. India needs to get up and for human rights organize itself, please. I cannot even think what this lady has said recently, young lady coming here. It's too much for me. Please help me, help her immediately as soon as possible. Thank you so much, yeah? I'll be coming here, reminding you until she comes and tells me, hopefully, that she's been saved and she's safe now. Thank you so much. I will come back again later.